Oh my god, I really hope that I can get the picture that I just took and put that on YouTube. Oh my, on the YouTube community tab. It was adorable. Absolutely adorable. Your question is, AJ, you're practically a shut-in. What the hell cute picture could you have just taken? Well, my friends, one of my cats, he has a thing where, you know, I get up and go use the bathroom. He's like, "Ooh, hey, your chair's now open to be sat in. It's my chair now, bitch." You know, he's a cute little guy. But so he's sitting in my chair as I come back, and I'm like, you know, I need that now. And he's like, no, I'm still sitting here. I'm like, well, can I, you know, I gotta work, little guy. And he's just not moving. So I put my headphones around him and put a controller by him, and he's in charge now. You're gonna tell me, AJ, what's wrong with you? I love my cats. Leave me alone.
Well,
they are good boys. I wish the shy one would come into my room, though. I think he sees it as my kind of, though, it's like my other cat's space. Oh, come on, can I get all 4? I don't think I can get all 4.
think you can take me on.
Pull back, pull back. Kind of hoping that would hit him a little harder, but... you know what? I got all 4 of them. Come on, run through it. Run through it. Ah, damn it.
You bow, or you break.
Where do I go from here?
Oh, what to do now? Can't remember. Does this have a... Oh, no, it is a per turn. It is not a... It is not a spell that I have to worry about once every long rest or anything like that.
Today you fool.
Oh, come on, Will. Does everyone have extra attack? Jesus Christ. The Pact of the Chains Familiar also gains an extra attack. Okay. Gain an extra attack with their packed weapon. Okay. God damn, man. This team that I have right now, I basically have Yaskir hanging out in the back, just slinging spells, and everyone else can just dish out melee attack after melee attack. I love it. I gotta remember that I can do that and cheese out the extra and cheese out the extra range with jumping. I need to remember I can do that. Do it more often. while we're finishing off these gnolls, I just remembered I was playing some Master Duel earlier. Yes, before anybody says, AJ, really, you play Master Duel? Uh-huh. Am I good at it? Oh, fuck no. Because I refuse to play meta. I prefer to play decks that I like the art for, or I like the gimmick, or whatever. Recently I've been playing Gladiator Beast, which I really like. I fell in love after playing the solo mode. I kind of fell in love with the deck, so I've been using it. Really like it. But you know, but either way, if anybody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh who knows what the hell I'm talking about, awesome. So I'm sitting there.
I bet those bones have some stories to tell.
You gonna tell me what that past history check would?
That's curious.
I don't have enough strength to move that, but I'm sure Lae'zel does.
Let's get going.
What was I about to say? Shit. I was playing some Master Duel earlier, and oh, that's right. I've been on on this really weird string of wins, and essentially the way I'm winning is by, because I'm playing the new event that's going on right now. So I'm playing with one of the loner decks, which it's all about ritual summoning and everything, and I have fallen in love with the oh shit, it's the French one, the Nouveau, or whatever. The deck, I cannot... It's the recipe one. I cannot remember... I cannot pronounce it. I cannot pronounce French words. But either way, so I've fallen in love with this deck, and I'm trying to, you know, kind of build my own. But I've fallen in love with this deck, and essentially it's... Okay, I bring out, like, this level 2... monster in defense mode, wait for somebody to try and attack it or pop it in any way, shape, or form, and once that happens, then I can basically sacrifice it in an attack position monster on the other side of the field to then bring out a stronger ritual monster, and then I can keep chaining up until I can get out the boss monster that essentially cancels out effects, and it's a whole thing. So it's essentially just constantly popping my opponent's monsters. So I keep getting all these wins through essentially just pissing them off to the point where they're just like, I give up. I mean, I had a guy who knocked me down to about half my life points, and I still got him to give up just by continuously clearing the board and fucking with him. And he's, I swear he had to have just been, fuck this. Oh, how I hate these things. And I'm threatened, which is not good.
Battle favors the fearless.
What, this hyena is a... It's not against us, apparently. There we go. Get it away from Yaskir so he can attack.
Time to push my luck again.
Hate the newborn gnolls. Big old power cord, and of course I crit the one I didn't want to crit. I can make it.
Need to learn the hard way.
And another one pops.
My path be true.
Oh, I forgot. She has concentrations. That's what gives me shield of faith. Oh, I've been kind of wondering that.
Fuck yes.
No holding back. Let my enemies fall.
Victory awaits. This is your end.
Oh my god, just this team. Just gang up on them. Let's just do 6 melee attacks. And then I'm going to hang out in the background.
Them from top to tail.
And then I'm going to hang out in the background and drop off 2 Eldritch Blasts. Which, if I roll high enough, I can end up dealing 20 damage. Granted, it's a big ass if, but still. I thought it was encumbered again. I realized, oh, I'm just running in mud. Oh, thank God. Okay, we got 2.5 more things I want to do in this video. We can search the drow. Do not mess with these guys, because they don't like it when you try and...
Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
Looks like he wasn't cut out to be a flaming fist.
Coward would speak ill of the fallen. Would that the arrow had pierced your heart instead.
My feelings.
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
So yeah, you can loot the goblins and the drow.
Drowcraft armor. No magic left though.
Which I think that drow armor is really good. Yeah, except I get... Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna keep my Blazer of Benevolence, though.
Great God.
I think, what is Will wearing right now?
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Nah. I'll keep what he's got. Send that to camp. Maybe we'll give it to Astarion.
I've got a long road ahead.
It's decent armor.
Action, not reaction.
And bring out Lae'zel.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Or maybe we're gonna keep Will.
Yes! Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
I wanted one of my characters who have strength, but okay. Let's inspire them.
Right. 3, 2.
I love that. I don't think I've ever actually made it in here. I think every time I failed the strength check, because I don't generally like playing strength-focused characters. I didn't know there was a bard-specific interaction. I think, yeah, I think it's her, the main leader for this group. I think there's a shitload of food in here too that I'm gonna steal. I might do that one. I might do that off camera, just because it's, like I said, just it's a lot of just pointless looting.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, that the main lady here, she's got a
Not now.
Come. I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
okay. Like I said, we'll do all the looting here. But yeah, before you open that, there is a... you can command that lady to drop a sword. Which is apparently a really good sword. I think you can command her to drop it, but you can't pick it up right away. You have to wait a little bit because you have to wait a little bit.
Will, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure.
What's going on with the screen there?
Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manor and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
Dun dun dun. Ravengard. I know that name.
As well you should. He is the great champion of the Council. Commander of the Flaming Fist. The binding force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Will, you must hold little love for your father. But please, find him and return him to the city.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
Yeah, the Absolute Cult is based in Moonrise Tower. It's probably where they've taken him.
Along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
I've done all I can. Yeah, sure, I'll head west. We're going there anyways.
When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
So yeah, that chick you was just talking to there, she drops a good sword apparently. I've never had to do it. If you use the command drop skill on her, she'll drop the sword, then you go through this whole interaction. I think if you wait 24 hours, eventually then you can come back, pick up the sword, and it's, like I said, I've heard it's a good sword. I don't know whether it is or not. Sparky points. The wearer deals an additional... They gain 2 electric charges. Ooh. I can get one of these.
Attention.
Let me do some thinking here. She's got unarmored defense, hellish resistance. Okay, so she has nothing, no great weapon. Because given everything else she has, she'll do less damage, but gets those electric charges, or those lightning charges. Ooh, this is tough. No, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna unequip those. Go to Will. Take his gloves of missile snaring. She does not have any shoes right now. Which I can probably get her a pair of boots off of a corpse. Oh, wait, you know what? No, never mind. Will's wearing a pair of leather boots. There we go. So we'll do that. Go to Will. Will then pop on those and Sparkle Hands. And what's he do right now with his current weapon, his glaive? It's 5 to 14. Oh, that's right. He can't unequip it because it's his packed weapon. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now he does 4 to 11, so he loses a little bit of damage. But he gets all those, but he can gain the electric charges. He'll gain advantage on metallic constructs. Okay. I'm sure there's some synergies and whatnot that we can find later on that'll work with him. Plus he gets the 2 attacks. Does this weapon have reach? Now that I think about it. It does not. Interesting. You'd think it would. Oh, well. Looks like I can sell this, though, because we can't give it to Gale. Alright.
No one stopped me yet.
Nice and easy. Decisions were made. Okay, we can't go through there. Oh. Actually, now all the flaming fists are gone. I can loot everyone.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Baldur Ravengard, the most influential Duke in the city.
Dude, I love the smoke, but you see her glowing eyes coming through. Man, all my time in Baldur's Gate, and I didn't even know Ravengard had children.
Just the one. Yours truly. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors.
What do you think the Drow want from him?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, This is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Yeah, sure. I really don't care, you know. You can keep secrets. You're not Shadowheart. She's my waifu, so she has to tell me everything. I really don't care too much about you.
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and a talent for courtly dance.
Oh, courtly dance. I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
How long's a badger's age?
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oath is well within my repertoire.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken. And
So I think there's a guy up here. Who needs our help. Ow.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, gods! Keep trying! My wife, Miri, she'll need my help!
I can just keep lying. Alright, let's actually try and shift the beam. Oh my god, I rolled... just rolled the straight number. Don't you love it when you do that?
Yes!
Well, you made that look really easy. The last time you looked like, something's going on there.
Thank you. Thank you. Find a way out!
One day I'll catch a break. Where am I needed? Best foot forward.
Onward.
Let's go!
Miri. Oh, Miri. Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
Hey, I stole the stuff off your body.
I was in our room.
Or off your wife's body. There you go.
If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
Count your blessings, at least you're still alive. What was that about a dowry?
I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
Man, this isn't on you. There's no way you could have known.
I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Hey, by the way, I kind of stole that that dowry. So, yeah, rescue the Grand Duke, find the Night Song, rescue the Trap Man. Huh. Okay, so she took it with him. So it should have been on her person. Interesting.
That might be worth a look.
Before you ask, no, we have not gotten to the other thing I wanted to do. I mean, we wanted to help out Will. And the other half a thing I wanted to do was
Enough waiting. I crave.
talk to that guy.
Hey, good looking.
Is that blood? No, never.
There we go. Everybody down. Short rest.
Here I go.
Cows over there. Can't really do much with them.
Someone's moving around in there.
See him.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, hell, dwarfs. I thought you were Flaming Fist.
Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Yep. These are the guys that the guy with the chest that we saved from the Knolls.
Look at that.
Nice little hideout they got here.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Stealth slip back into the shadows. Let's do the bard thing and lie.
Big words. Still. Takes steel to swagger in here. If you're half as tough as you think you are, I might have a job for you. We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Hello, everyone.
That might be worth a look.
You. The way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
Why are you selling yourself?
I am not some lower city coin lad offering you a tumble. I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue. Tenfold, whatever ransom you pay, I guarantee it.
Who's your patron?
As you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
I have done this in the past where that Rugen guy was back here getting tortured, and we had to kill him. Probably didn't happen this time because, well, you know, we knocked him unconscious.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done?
Not particularly.
My pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
I do got a fine figure.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
Okay, help me out. My friends across the pond. Dosh is money, I assume. Really? Do I not have charm person? What the f...
All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch?
Too much.
No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras.
The Oscar Fevras? I don't care. I am the skier at yours.
Genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
Did you refuse the pegging? Is that what...
Scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry
I'm sorry.
a commoner.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose.
Oh, I must know how this tragic tale ends. What option did you choose?
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
Look, I've already spent enough coin on you.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober.
Really? I was supposed to give you booze money?
After all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Of course. I better get my money back, I swear. Okay, so I can talk to him and sell all my equipment. But there's some other stuff I want to do first.
Not many can talk their way into a Zentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
You were ready to kill me a moment ago.
Still am as it goes. Take it as a mark of respect. But right now, I reckon we're better off friends than enemies. You interested or not?
It depends what you want.
Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
What's so important about the cargo?
Not idle answers. All you need to know is that I'm willing to pay a hideous sum to get it back. Unopened.
I suppose I'll do it.
Backtrack along the road to the east and look for a wagon. Bodies, the usual. Time was. No one dared touch a caravan bearing our colours. Find whoever did this and remind them why. Not many can... I could use someone with your skills.
We just did this.
Cleaning up. We had a steady operation. Then someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will want someone to blame, and I don't plan to leave anything pointing our way. It's gold I'm offering, not a marriage bond.
I mean, if it was that other, what you just mentioned, I'd do that. Yeah, I think you're pretty hot. Okay, so, well, I guess we're just not gonna tell her, hey, by the way, I've got your item. I'll take your baguette, your porridge, your green grapes. Those sound delicious. And a mug of beer. Okay, now it is time to be careful. We are going to first head to camp. And Will needs to talk to us.
My condition likes
or
being
Gale.
bored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Those are on Gale, aren't they? Or I think I was planning on giving them to Gale.
I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. Of course.
And I will do just that, my friend. Just give me a moment to get you one. Where is... I was gonna dump Karlak, but you know what? I think I want her for the upcoming battle. That is probably going to be next video, because this is already running long.
Are you sure? The blade and just
wait here for a moment. Because I need... Oh my god, where are you? My cute little vampire. Because I need somebody who can pick locks.
I did miss that thing. Lead on.
Okay, now that that's done, let's go into the chest and find an item for Gale. There's all the Karlach. We'll sell them. Oh, jeez, man. There's still more. Okay, all of those. Send those to Lae'zel. And I will take Speedy Reply. There we go. Everything's at least sorted. So we've got all that. Got a whole bunch of junk that I'm going to sell.
Go ahead. I'm listening. That is most gratifying to hear.
And give him Speedy Reply.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
All right.
I'd just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Go on.
Is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Okay, how hot is she?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
In more ways than one. How exactly did you cross these boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Oh, you know me, I love stories.
Very well. Here goes.
I love that smile.
Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Guess you rule out flowers and chocolates then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken.
But
I obtained the
I couldn't hold back. I couldn't.
Took it into my study. As for what happened next, here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How the hell are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You'll die.
Worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's why I think if you kill Gale, back when you first meet him, you'll actually meet a magical projection that says, "Hey, revive me within so many days, or else bad shit's gonna happen." And if you wait so long, eventually it's an automatic game over. Oh, God, did you ever think what would happen if the tadpole kind of won in your brain?
Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Yeah, we've come this far together.
That is...
It's how it goes, buddy.
Relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
You know, it's really weird that the alien bat creature is not the... It has the most, like, grounded story. I mean, there's a whole thing with her finding Vlaaketh, and if you've seen the, you know, what happens later on in her story, you know, it gets pretty out there. But I mean, compared to Astarion, who is a vampire thrall with hell writings on his back, Karlach has an infernal engine for a heart. Gale fucked the goddess of magic. Will has made a pact with a devil. Shadowheart, there we go. For some reason I couldn't remember names. Is a worshiper of a god that most people, you know, despise and automatically think she's evil. Really, Lae'zel's story is kind of this fish out of water, you know, realizing that, you know, that families who we make of it, not who we're born to. You know, she gets a really cool story going on, like this gruff kind of character that we know, this gruff character that we know as Lae'zel is really actually a sensitive character, and it's very interesting. If you know, I know the broad strokes of how her story progresses. I don't know everything, but it's kind of interesting when you get into it. When an attack hits you, you only take half the damage. Ooh, that's a pretty simple level up, but that's a pretty good good skill for our little vampire boy. Okay, but there is a reason I brought him. We are going to drop a save just to be safe.
These things have stayed interesting.
You are going to be on your own. Now we're going to come over here. And then... And one of the best reasons why we we got it. Okay. I was like, my math tells me that's a 17 after all the math is done.
Be careful.
Yeah, we can burrow our way in there. If, again, we had a bard. Or a druid. But now you see why I had to bring Astarion, because all my other characters, I don't want doing all the lockpicking in here. And Yaskir, who can also lockpick, has to be used to distract people. I mean, there are other ways I could have done this, but that's one of the really easy ways to do this. I'll take that. And the beef sausage.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Just gonna wait for them to head over that direction. I'm gonna pick up that gold. I forgot they'll toss you a coin when you perform around them. Come on, get distracted by him.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is my favorite song. Throwing down another one in case things go sideways. Oh my god. I don't have any thieves' tools. There we go. Only had to reload like 3 or 4 times. Because one of them, I got caught. See, like earlier, I can't pick up that gold. It's really obnoxious.
I wonder, is that? No. An ordinary lamp. Pity.
There's only one lamp with a genie in this game, from what I've surmised. Okay.
Can't give up now.
At a peep.
Take this painting.
Tempers are right.
Okay, I was just trying to close the door, but yeah, you know, whatever, if you don't want me to.
So that's progress.
There we go. So yeah, I just didn't want to cause a fight with these guys, because it's just a pain in the ass, and this video has gone on far longer than I intended. My bathroom break included, which really was a bathroom break mixed with I'm just going to stand up and walk around, watch a little YouTube. Yeah, I'm almost at the 2:20 mark, so not sure. I was shooting for an hour and a half, but this took it took a little longer to do things than I thought it would.
Fancy that?
Want to trade? Once he's got nothing particularly interesting. But I will take all of those. was thinking about maybe taking some of those dyes, but nah. Okay, yeah, there's some inventory stuff I need to do, but we'll do that later. Or by later, I'll do that off camera. Sell all that. Sell that. Let's take back some of those gems. There we go. I'll take a little bit of a loss. He just doesn't have any more gold that I can eke out, and Karlach's, she's only around halfway filled up, so we'll be fine till we find another store. And we got plenty of gold. Starion's got even more that he still needs to send over to us. Oh, he can't show us the good stuff until... whatever. Okay, guys. On that note, I think this is where we're going to call it quits for today. I know this was an extra long video, but we did that for reasons I mentioned at the very beginning. This, hell, even went a little longer than I intended it to go, but, whatever, I love playing this game. So, next video, we will keep heading... Oh, hey, you can get to the Underdark from here. Actually, didn't know that. Can I go to the world map? Not yet. Let's go up top and then I'll check. But we're gonna go over and check out this thing with Lae'zel's Crash. That is the plan for the next one. In between now and then, though, I'm going to go back into those buildings. Those buildings that we were in that were on fire. I'll run around and do some looting. There's nothing super worthwhile from what I remember, so... anything interesting that we find, I will make a mention of in the next one. Yeah. So, next video, you go back here. That's a back way into the Blighted Village. So, yeah, we'll head over this way and find the Crash. And there's also a path into the west, which I think will start Act 2, which we will not do just yet because... Still want to go exploring the Underdark, which, yes, we're still in Act 1, by the way. I know so many people have played this much further than I have, but thank you for watching me goof around and play it. Oh, great, I'm on fire. So, on that note, my dudes, thank you so much for watching. As always, social media is in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. But until then... I'm out.